We're back for our last sort of segment of GDC, of our entire conference. So thank you all for being here. It's been a lot of fun. So for our last sort of hour, we're going to have it's a little bit something different. We have a few folks who've kind of joined some of our hackathons so I was one of those people who did a little hackathon with a few folks here. So we're going to do a little something at the end. But before we do that, first we're going to start with Bill here from Gameology. Yes, thank you. It's been a long week. And then that's it. So Bill, go ahead, take it away.
Hello, everyone. Step closer to the mic. Hello. Okay. So I made the game called PLOPPY Escape for the VPS challenge, and my company is Gameology Space. I don't have a title because it's just me for now. So what I'm going to go over is my journey with Niantic, the game design of PLOPPY Escape, demo video, and lessons learned from using the ARDK and VPS. First found out about Lightship in May. A random ad just popped in Facebook because I'm interested in the metaverse. So I click on that link and saw, oh, that looks cool. But $500 a ticket. I was like, but it's tax deductible. So I went ahead and just, okay. Everything I spend on gaming now is tax deductible. So that's cool for having your own company. So yeah, that's the first time I found out about Lightship. After that event, I thought it was very cool, but didn't really know what to do with it until July when they have the template challenge. They have a sample of all the major features in ARDK. So I went in, I looked at the code, saw how it works, and I made a game called 7 Bounces. It's very simple, just spawning a virtual table, and you bounce the ball on the table 7 times, and then into a basket. So that was my first attempt making a game with ARDK. Then in November, went to the LA VPS tour for the weekend. So the cool thing about that tour is when I first went into the conference room, there's a row of Niantic people in the back all ready to help people finish their build over that weekend. And that's when I learned how to use remote authoring and actually using VPS for the first time. So immediately after that event, I know what I want to build, even before they announced the VPS challenge. So thank you, Lightship team. I learned starting from nothing to building a game that I actually enjoy playing. So with the help of their Niantic team support and all the events and competition, they're all very fun to be part of. And also there's a big community on Discord. So not just from Niantic, but all the other developers in those competitions and events, they're all very helpful on Discord. Moving on to the game design. So it was very easy for me. I just put the two things I like together, escape room and go to explore places. And that's how I came up with making puzzles at places where I want people to go to. The first one is this location is walkable from here. You guys can go play it at the end. This place is called Cloudgate. Why is it called Cloud? It's because at certain time of the hour, there's water spraying into the middle of the circle, and that's mist is what makes it cloud. It's very cool, but even people that works in that area don't even know about it because they just walk past it every day, not knowing it has this cool feature. So I want people to find out, this is very cool, go check it out. And so I put this place into my game. The second location is, this is next to Exploratorium. If you don't know how to read a single line diagram, it will make no sense to you. even if the legend at the beginning of the board have symbols that doesn't match the board. So it's even more confusing. So I made the games to place virtual components like a solar panel in front of the board that says solar panel. So when players interact with the puzzle, they will make the connection. Oh, if I'm flipping this switch, certain part of the wall lights up, and that will teach them, oh, this symbol means a switch, or these symbols means a solar panel. So kind of educational. So you can explore in different ways, right? You can explore by learning something about the environment that you previously don't know anything about, or discover something that was always there, but you never stopped to look. So that's the game design intent. So here's a demo. Let's see. Oh, hit play. Wait, how do I? Sorry. Which screen is? Do I go down? Ah, found it. Okay, so here's a demo of the game. Sounds missing, but it's okay. So right there, whoa. So that's Lightship map. It will show you the location, and let me back up a little bit. It's a little fast. So right here, this solar panel. What's behind it is the actual physical panel showing the symbols for a solar panel. And then if you move down about here, the board is showing like plug loads for the building. So I put a building in front. As you flip the switches, with the right combination, the building will turn on. And then here's another puzzle. I'm not going to say too much about it. I'll let you guys play the game. But here, it's not just physical or virtual objects. You can also spawn particle effects at different parts. You treat it just like any other object. And it's pretty accurate. Like this particle is that fountain. And so the accuracy is amazing. And then there's Cloudgate with the water spraying in the back. So, yeah. So, okay. Go down. Oh. Okay. Next slide. So, the tools I use to build this game is really just two scenes. Lightship map is what guides a player to the three puzzles. You tap on the PLOPPY button at the bottom left. You select any which one, and then top right, there's a locate button. You tap on it, it will show you the location. I haven't figured out how to do actual navigation with the dots on map yet, but I mean, if you walk close enough, you'll see there. So that's great. It works right out of the box, even in beta. It's easy to customize with colors and features. I think the template they gave has like actual 3D buildings spawned on the map, but if you're in downtown San Francisco, all the tall buildings are basically covering your play area. So I turned that off. Very easy to customize to your needs. And then the next scene is obviously VPS. Every virtual object is spawned using VPS. And the remote authoring is like one of the most powerful, convenient tool for me, because every time I add things to my game, I don't have to visit the site. I can do all the design in Unity at home and then go to site when everything's done, test it a few times, and save me a lot of time. So yeah, that's VPS. So some lessons learned while making this game is make sure you survey your site. Even before you build anything, use the Wayfair app. You can see if those locations or the location you want can localize or not. Check the time of day, because certain locations past certain time you can't localize even if you have good GPS. And there's a number of scans arranged by time where you can see like, oh, if there's like a lot of scans during noon or afternoon, that's probably when it will localize more successfully. And then when you actually start building your game, don't build it out completely just yet. Do something simple like block out, just do a simple cube and put it roughly where you want it to be, or your actual content, and then try it again on site. So like if for some reason some sites don't work out, which happened to me, I have two other puzzles that ran into this where I just couldn't localize, but I've spent like a day on designing a puzzle on it. So just start with the cube, see if it spawns. So if it doesn't, or if you have trouble localizing, then maybe pick a better spot. Or you can, another one is you can also scan it yourself on Wayfair, like actually see how the mesh it gets created as you scan. Like the electrical wall, I had trouble with it, but when I did this Wayfair scanning, I see why, because it doesn't see symbols on the wall, you just see a blank surface. So that taught me something. But the location, the anchor location is very good. Once it localized, if the site and the object you're localizing to is unique enough, like the accuracy is very good. But pick locations with reliable GPS. I had one of the sites I threw out that I couldn't use is when I got there, the GPS, even though it's a VPS activated site, I can see on my phone the GPS just bounced all over the place. It couldn't localize because there's a bunch of high-rise buildings surrounding that one little park. So for those locations, you just can't localize, and so you can't use it in your game. So those are my lessons learned. It's available in the iOS store today. If you want to try it, I'll also leave this a little bit longer. If you want to walk from here to the first site, that's Cloud. It's about a 20-minute walk. Or you can go on Google Maps, search for Embarcadero BART station, walk to there, open the app, and then you can you can start with the Cloud. Currently, I only have 3, but as you can see, all the blue dots are VPS sites. So potentially, if I have time, I can build it out to 20 or more. And it could be a guided tour for people who want to explore around the city and want to do puzzles at the same time. And I don't have to stop just at San Francisco. Like there's all these other big cities with lots more. So why maybe? Because I'm just one person. This is obviously way big too big for one person. So if anybody has a team that want to collaborate with me, let me know. Yeah, that's it.